Long, long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a humble fisherman named Alex. Every dawn, he cast his nets upon the river, his hands rough, his heart kind, and his dreams larger than the mountains around him. Though poor, Alex lived a life of quiet dignity, caring for his aging parents in their little cottage by the water. Yet, in the depths of his heart, there was a secret. He was deeply in love with Princess Maria, the king's only daughter, known across the land for her grace and beauty. But how could a fisherman ever hope to win the heart of a princess? So Alex kept his love hidden, like a pearl beneath the sea. One fateful morning, as Alex pulled in his net, he felt a strange weight tugging at it. With all his strength, he dragged it to shore, expecting a great fish, but what emerged made his eyes widen in wonder. Inside the net lay an ancient lamp covered in mud and strange carvings. Curious, Alex rubbed away the dirt, and then, with a flash of light and a swirl of smoke, a giant genie burst forth, glowing blue and gold, his voice echoing like thunder and wind. "Do not fear, my master," said the genie, bowing low. "I am bound to this lamp and to you. You have freed me, and in return I shall grant you 3 wishes. But beware, choose wisely." Alex's heart pounded. He looked at the genie and saw not a monster, but a lonely soul burdened by centuries of servitude. So, after a moment of thought, he smiled softly and said, "My first wish is that you will no longer be my servant, but my friend." For a moment, silence filled the air. Then the genie's eyes shimmered with tears. In 5,000 years, no one had ever wished for his friendship. From that day on, the fisherman and the genie became inseparable, working, laughing, and dreaming together. When Alex cast his nets, the genie, disguised as a man, helped him sell the fish at the market. Their bond grew stronger than magic. One day, the kingdom was shaken by grave news. The king's son, the young prince, had been captured by a wicked witch who dwelled deep within the Black Forest. The king proclaimed, "Whoever rescues my son shall earn half my kingdom and the hand of Princess Maria." Hearing this, the genie whispered to Alex, "This is your chance, my friend. You love the princess. Now fate has opened a door." Alex hesitated, but courage rose within him. The next morning, he stood before the royal court and declared, "Your Majesty, I will bring the prince home." The court fell silent. Some laughed. A fisherman among warriors. But Maria looked at him, and something in her heart stirred, a glimmer of hope, or perhaps destiny itself. Alex and his friend the genie journeyed for days into the wild, across rivers, through caves, and finally into the cursed woods where sunlight never reached. As they walked, Alex asked softly, "My friend, have you ever dreamed of being free?" The genie sighed. "Only once, long ago. If any master ever used a wish to release me, I would be free forever. But none ever did." Alex said nothing, but his eyes filled with thought. Soon they found the witch's lair, a crooked hut made of black stone and bones. Through the window, they saw the prince trapped in a crystal prison, glowing with eerie light. The witch cackled to herself. "When the full moon rises on Halloween night, I shall sacrifice the prince and become the greatest sorceress alive." When she left to gather her spells, Alex and the genie slipped inside. The prince whispered weakly, "The witch can only be destroyed by the juice of the golden oranges that grow on the Orange Mountain, far, far away." Without hesitation, Alex said, "My second wish is that you take us to that mountain." At once, the genie summoned a white-winged horse, shining like silver light. Together, they soared through clouds and thunder, reaching the mythical Orange Mountain, where golden fruits sparkled like suns. Alex gathered the oranges, their scent warm and magical. Then, as swiftly as lightning, they returned to the witch's lair. The witch burst in, eyes blazing. "So, the fisherman dares to challenge me," she hissed. "I will turn you to dust." Alex stood firm. "I know your secret, witch." He threw the glowing orange juice upon her cloak, and instantly, smoke hissed. Her laughter turned to screams, and her body melted away into ashes, vanishing into the wind. The crystal prison shattered. The prince was free. When Alex returned to the kingdom with the rescued prince, the people hailed him as a hero. The king, true to his word, offered him half the kingdom and Princess Maria's hand. Maria smiled, her eyes shining with pride. "You faced darkness for my family. You are the bravest man I have ever known." And so, amidst music and joy, Alex and Maria were wed. After the celebration, Alex called his old friend to the balcony. "My friend," he said softly, "it's time for my final wish." The genie's heart trembled. "I wish that you shall be free, truly free." For a moment, the world seemed to hold its breath. Then the genie's chains of light shattered, rising like sparks into the night sky. Tears rolled down his face as he knelt before Alex. "You are the kindest soul I have ever known." They embraced, not as master and servant, but as brothers. Years passed. Alex became a wise and beloved king, ruling beside his queen Maria. His trusted friend, the freed genie, became his closest advisor, using his ancient wisdom to guide the kingdom. Under their care, the land prospered, and peace blossomed like spring after a long winter. And so the tale of the fisherman and the magic lamp was passed down through generations, a story not of power, but of friendship, freedom, and the courage to be kind.